Boxing and rhythm are synonymous. Jumping rope and rhythm are also synonymous. Let's talk about how to jump rope, and let's talk about how to incorporate rhythm into your jump rope workout.
Watch this.
Boxing on the edge. On the edge. Boxing.
Welcome back to Boxing on the Edge. My name's Henry. Today we're going to be talking about jumping rope or skipping, depending on where you're from. I'm going to explain to you how to jump rope, mainly for beginners, from the ground up. And we're going to talk about how to incorporate rhythm into your routine as well, and how you can transfer that into boxing. Let's go.
Boxing on the edge.
Okay, what type of rope do you want? There's a few different types of ropes. The cheaper beginner ones, they're a little bit light, and I didn't find them particularly good for me, but it's all subjective. So whatever works for you, just use it and practice it a lot and get good at that. But the ones that I like to use and most boxers use, they're called PVC. They're a little bit heavier and they're very inexpensive as well. So I'll leave a link to some PVC ropes in the description box below, and you can pick them. A couple of little tips: if you stand on the rope on one foot and bring it up to your armpit, that's usually roughly the right height. It's going to differ depending on your arm length, of course. Another little thing you can do, if you buy the rope and it's a little bit too long, you can always tie knots in it. I've got a couple of knots here that helps with the length. Also, if you're just starting out and you're skipping like this with your hand on the end of the handle, and you're finding yourself not getting the best rhythm, move your hands a little bit further down. I found that worked for me. It's all about getting better control of the handles. I also personally like to hold the rope a little bit closer to my waist. Some people do it out wide. I think the wider the harder, because the rope goes in a different trajectory and it takes longer to get to your feet, in my opinion. Jumping rope can be really frustrating, especially when you start out learning and you keep getting that rope stuck on your feet. Time and time again. So you just have to persevere through that, like anything. So you got to find a rhythm, you got to find a groove, and practice. That's the most important thing. A lot of beginners, what they do, they start out and they take 2 steps per one rotation. So try to just do 1 step per rotation. It's a better form of rhythm. If you want to start off by doing 2, that's up to you, but you're better off just diving in and doing the correct rhythm to start off with and just get better at that. Just start getting your rhythm, moving the rope from side to side around your body, just getting the groove. Just using your feet. You can start off like that. A lot of boxers do that, and then they'll incorporate it whilst they're skipping as well. It just helps with your multitasking of your mind. Once you've got that going, then you can build it up a little bit, build the speed up a little bit. Bring your knees up a little bit, that'll start getting the heart rate going a little bit more. Once you're comfortable and once you have that rhythm, I would recommend try to get the rhythm first and then build up from there, because it can get frustrating if you try and go too fast, too quick and do all these tricks and you're constantly stopping all the time. You want to get a groove going. A lot of it's to do with timing, and you're going to be able to learn that yourself once you start understanding where the rope, how fast the rope needs to go, how quickly you need to bring your feet up. A lot of that you just have to practice. And again, it's all about groove. You can do the crisscross. Double unders. A little tip would be to drive the rope down. Okay, a lot of it's to do with timing, and you're going to be able to learn that yourself once you start understanding where the rope, how fast the rope needs to go, how quickly you need to bring your feet up. A lot of that you just have to practice. And again, it's all about groove. Try and develop a little bounce and get comfortable. Moving your feet in different directions. Back and forth. Changing the amount of steps, changing the legs. If it's just using your left foot, just using your right foot. Keeping your feet very low to the ground. Bringing the left foot out a little farther, bringing the right foot out a little farther. Constantly changing the rhythm. Go around in circles if you really want to. Once you can combine all these and you get comfortable doing it, you're going to feel much better on your feet. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, you just got to practice a lot. Sometimes you can do it after a workout too, to really get that fitness really going. I remember my trainer used to make me jump rope after a workout. After sparring, after hitting the bag, after sit-ups, after all the physical stuff. When you think it's time to go home, go back on the jump rope and give me another 20 minutes. Listen, it's all about practicing. It's all about dedication and pushing yourself to the limit, you know, in whatever you do. Fitness, boxing, football, sport, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you're gonna do it properly. Okay, that's it for this week. Thank you as always for tuning in. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.
Boxing.
On the edge.